from the 15-yard line. Stewart in the pistol set with Cooper behind him. He'll fake the give. Stewart across the middle and knocked away at the last second. Big play defensively by the Bulldogs at the goal line.
Yeah, what a great job there by the Bulldogs. The little inside slant play, Rob, almost works there for Texas A&M Commerce, but the Bulldogs able to sneak in there and break that one up.
The Bulldogs on the ground are running it right at the Lions here in the opening quarter. Bulldogs have a first down and 10 situation at the 12-yard line. 4 receivers set. Brown lined up left side of Vander Laan here in the gun for the Bulldogs. Eggers will go in motion. It's Jason right up the middle. Vander Laan on his feet into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs.
And as you mentioned, welcome to Michigan. Bulldogs with an efficient drive, taking it right down Texas A&M's throat there, punishing them on the offensive line up front, capitalizing on the turnover on downs, and the Bulldogs already up 6-0, looking to make it 7.
Ferris State strikes first here in the football game. Stewart in the gun, and he'll give it off, fumble on the play, and I think the Bulldogs have it. The tailback could not pick it up. It'll be Ferris State football.
Wow, and the great start for the Bulldogs continues as the crowd roars its approval. Bulldogs with their second takeaway in 2 possessions.
Ferris State leading 7-0, and now will take over from the 4. Lions taking their time as the Bulldogs come with the nickel package. Casey Zenner will come on as the strong safety here for Ferris State on the far side. Stewart in the gun, empty backfield, drops back to throw, another fumble on the play, and the Bulldogs dive on top of it. The Lions fumble the football again, and I believe Garrett Woods was the man that dove on top of the football.
Boy, you can see, Rob, that was a body blow for Commerce because they were on the move for the second time, and the Bulldogs able to strip it away and recover. So you strip and recover, and the Bulldogs with their 3rd turnover created in this game. A turnover on downs. Great strip move right there by the Bulldogs coming in off the edge right there. And nice job by the Bulldogs getting down and picking that one up. Tremendous play defensively.
Look at the man that caused it. Justin Zimmer for Ferris State. That is the Bulldogs facing a 2nd down and goal from inside the 1. It'll be Jason off the right side. Easy touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great job there by the Bulldogs as they power their way in. And he has certainly done a tremendous job with this program, and they're a good program. This game is not over.
Nate Iverson on for the point after, and it's blocked, and A&M Commerce has a chance to return it, and this may give them some momentum. The Bulldogs trying to run it down. They're not going to get him. A&M Commerce is going to run back the point after it was blocked. Bulldogs really never had a chance to get that one away, and the Lions take it back to the house, and that will steal some momentum from the Bulldogs side with 10:27 to play in the first half. To make the play for the Bulldogs, trips left side from the 12. They'll give it off on the near side to Cooper. Cooper diving for the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Yeah, good run off the right side by Cooper.
Man around in motion is Lockett. They'll fake the give and a double reverse here. And on the carry for the Bulldogs, it's Pollock. Pollock out across the 40. And finally knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, great job. Tremendous misdirection play right there by the Bulldogs, and a whole lot of room to run there as the Bulldogs saw the sea open up there as Pollock able to get downfield, some blocking from his fellow receivers, and it ends up being a nice return here. Got an injured Texas A&M Commerce player.
Bulldogs in that same defensive goal line package, man in motion. They'll fake the give. Rodriguez again up the middle. And he got it that time into the end zone. Maybe no call yet. Touchdown for Texas A&M Commerce.
Yeah, a little bit of a late call. Seemed pretty obvious that he was across the plane into the end zone for a touchdown. So Commerce has roared back 15 straight points, looking to make it 16 straight.
So the Lions have taken a 15-13 lead on the Bulldogs, aided by some help from the Bulldogs. Lamp will come in motion, and they're going to fake the sweep. It's Jason off the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And a good, strong run right there off right tackle, and Vander Laan back to the house, and the Bulldogs regain the lead.
Ferris State back in front as the Bulldogs march down the field. Big return from Lampman. Big grab from Lampman in the 3rd at the 44-yard line of Texas A&M Commerce. Offense will stay out there unless they try to go with the snap, and Jason's going to pooch punt it here for the Bulldogs, and it's a great punt, and it's going to roll inside the 10. Lampman down there, and the Bulldogs are going to pin him back at the 2-yard line, maybe the 1 if they let it roll long enough. Bulldogs would love to get into the end zone here on this possession. They give it off to Brown up the middle. Brown breaking some tackles and all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, baby Jahaan, Brown's best run of the day, gets it down to the 10-yard line, breaking tackles, carrying defenders and getting the Bulldogs in a much better position at the 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
He really had a great breakout year last year, midway through the season. Been kind of quiet here this season. 6:05 to play here in the third. Jason off the left side, into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Yeah, great job there by the Bulldogs as they were able to go in off the left side and blew open a hole, and Jason was pretty much able to walk into the end zone. Another Texas A&M Commerce player slow to get up, but nice job there by the Bulldogs, extending that lead to 10. Extra point can put them up by 11.
Jason Vander Laan certainly looked all right on that last play. Lineman of the year, and maybe should have been making his case here today for the Bulldogs. Stewart back to throw. Near side, intercepted! Intercepted by Sheldon! Sheldon's gonna take it to the house! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
What a job, Brady Sheldon, with a big pick 6 for the Bulldogs, and this crowd is electric.
Ferris State takes a 33-16 lead. Sheldon steps in front of the pass. Pick 6 for the Bulldogs, and Ferris State stretches the lead.
The Lions here of Texas A&M Commerce, they're going to go for it.
And this is a big play for the Lions. They need a first down, or they'll give the football right back to the Bulldogs. From the left side hash, Stewart back to throw, has time, still has time, looks downfield, has a man, and caught! And the Lions are going to score. The Bulldogs broke down in coverage, and the Lions lofted up and found a man untouched into the end zone. Showing blitz with Huckabee on the far side. They run the sweep, and it's a halfback pass, and it's a duck up there and intercepted. Javante Alexander with the pick for the Bulldogs, bringing it back to the near side, trying to turn the corner, and got it back to the Bulldog 40-yard line. Alexander with the interception.
Yeah, sometimes you run a trick play one too many times there, and that one ends up being thrown up as a duck right there, and oh wow, slipped out of his hands. Looking at the replay on FSU television, Alexander with the easiest interception of his career.
Yeah, and that'll give the football right back to the Ferris State Bulldogs with 10:06 to play here in the ball game. Colby Carthel, the coach for Texas A&M Commerce, trying to keep his guys fired up on that far side, as they are certainly not out of this ball game, but that interception right there on the season. Jason in the pistol set, Brown behind him. Here comes a man in motion. They'll give it off to Jahaan, right up the middle. Brown inside the 30. Brown still on his feet, race into the end zone. 10, 5, and down inside the 5-yard line.
What a run, Jahaan Brown, one of those breakout runs. We knew they were coming, and this is shades of Jahaan Brown last year, where he had all those big-time runs, and he's getting the crowd into it.
I tell you, he's ran the football hard today, as he has taken some of the burden off of Jason Vander Laan and this Ferris State offense, as he has came up with some huge runs here for the Bulldogs this afternoon.
Yeah, looking at the replay on Ferris television, good blocking up front at the point of attack, and then Jahaan Brown breaks 2-3 tackles.
From the 2-yard line with 6:05 to play here in the fourth quarter. Jason behind a couple blockers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And a nice job by the Bulldogs finishing off an impressive drive right there. The big run by Jahaan Brown gets the Bulldogs right there at the doorstep. And then Jason Vander Laan, the reigning Harlan Hill Trophy winner, scores again.
We'll kick it off again as A&M Commerce will make the Bulldogs re-kick here, and it's going to be a squib right down the middle. A&M Commerce will pick it up. They fumbled it first and then picked it up right up the middle, and a big return, and they're going to take this one perhaps the rest of the way. The Bulldogs give up the middle return, and A&M Commerce is back on the board with 5:49 left to go.
That's exactly what the Bulldogs were trying to avoid, is not letting that happen, and Commerce takes it to the house again, and just when you think Commerce is about to go to sleep, they bounce right back.
So A&M Commerce not done yet as they chip in to this Ferris State advantage. Man in motion again as the Bulldogs will give it off to Jahaan. Jahaan high steps a man. Brown trying to race to the end zone. Jahaan Brown, touchdown Ferris State.
And another big breakout run by Jahaan Brown, and that's a punch to the gut if you're Texas A&M Commerce.
The Bulldogs are going to go to victory formation. Jason Vander Laan takes the knee, and with under 40 seconds left, that will do it. The two teams will head to midfield. Ferris State with its first playoff victory since 1996, defeating Texas A&M Commerce 48-30.